In this video, I'm going to go over episodes 2 and 3 of Daredevil. I just watched them and I'm still behind and haven't been able to catch up, so I've only seen episodes 2 and 3 up to this point by the time this video is going to come out. And I said this last time, but hopefully I'm caught up by the next release of episodes. I'm going to kind of combine both of these episodes together because that's clearly how they intended them to be watched. They released both of them at the same time, and I was hoping to feel better about the season after episode 1. I wasn't too high or low on it, but I think I was expecting more from it. And after watching these next two episodes, I actually feel worse about the show. Or, they made me feel worse about it, I guess. Which kind of sucks because I'm still looking forward to the rest of the season. I just think a lot of the stuff in the second and third episodes turned me off, especially some specific scenes. I think they made too big of a deal about those kids stealing from the convenience store. I think they made too big of a deal out of rounding those people up. And for some reason, I don't feel for Angela the way the show wants you to feel for her. And I know it seems like they're building up or foreshadowing her putting on the suit and potentially becoming White Tiger. I don't think that should happen. I don't think I would like if that happened. Same kind of thing with Muse and what's happening with Muse and Dr. Glenn and how she's going through these episodes where it seems like she's contemplating putting on the mask. That turned me off too. I think what I want to see more of, and we got to see some Bullseye, but I want to see more Bullseye, less Angela, and less Dr. Glenn, really. I felt like we didn't see enough of Bullseye. Even Mr. Charles wasn't in these two episodes. I know Jessica Jones was in the trailer for season 2, but through these first 3 episodes, she's not in any of them. We're almost halfway done with the season, and she's not even in it, which is surprising to me. I wasn't expecting her to be in the first episode, and I even would have been okay with her not being in the second episode, but I was fully expecting to see her in the third episode. I don't even think there was a mention of her at all, and honestly, I just think, for me at least, they're pushing characters that I don't really care for over characters that I want to see. I want to see Bullseye. I want to see Mr. Charles. He seemed intriguing. We didn't hear anything from him in these last 2 episodes. Where's Jessica Jones? They teased her in the trailer, and we're almost halfway through the season, and she's not even in it yet. I know she's going to be, but still. And again, for whatever reason, I don't feel for Angela, and I don't feel for Dr. Glenn. I think Dr. Glenn is a little more intriguing than Angela, only because I am a little bit interested in what the reaction would be to Muse coming back. A small part of me does wonder how characters like Daredevil and Fisk would react, mostly Daredevil, and I think that would kind of be interesting. A lot of the same things that I criticized episode 1 for apply here too, but I think episodes 2 and 3 were worse with that. I can feel when certain scenes are meant to make you feel a certain way, and for whatever reason, they just weren't making me feel for the characters or for the situations they were in. And no, that's not how it felt during the Netflix series. Again, every episode in critique is going to go back to what the Netflix series was able to accomplish, because that clearly seems to be their intention, to keep the flow of the Netflix series going with this, and I just don't feel like they're accomplishing that at all. Now, obviously, there are some stuff that I did like. I like the fight scenes. The one with Swordsman too, that was cool, and seeing Bullseye fight, they do a good job with that. The angle with the kid Daniel seems kind of interesting too. I guess the main stuff that I'm intrigued by going forward is Bullseye's angle, like what exactly is he trying to accomplish, because there was a scene where he could have killed Vanessa if he shot her, but is he trying to kill her? I'm not 100% sure what he's trying to do, so that angle is interesting. We obviously still have Matt and Karen in hiding, and now with that facility and the people there escaping, with Swordsman escaping, seems like all these vigilantes are coming out. We could see Muse, we could see White Tiger. You already have Daredevil and Bullseye. The Punisher is mentioned, but I don't think he's going to be in season 2. And then you obviously have Jessica Jones, who I'm still wondering where she fits into all this. That's a really interesting angle too, and it's intriguing to me to see what she brings to the table in fighting Fisk coming up. If I was going to rate these 2 episodes, keeping the same rating scale that I used for the first one, with 1 being the worst, 10 being the best thing I've ever seen, and 5 being average, I would probably rate episode 2 a 4.6 and then episode 3 around a 4.7, slightly lower than episode 1, but again, there was a lot of stuff in these 2 episodes that I just didn't care for, or that didn't make me feel anything, and I know there were definitely scenes that were supposed to, and they just didn't. So that's kind of why I'm rating them this way. I'm hoping it gets better from here. I think what they're building towards seems very interesting. I just feel like outside of a couple scenes, or outside of the few scenes that I really didn't like, it's doing okay, but I still think it's building toward something that I'm hoping is interesting going forward. I'm going to remain optimistic because I can still see how all these characters might fit together in the grand scheme of the story and where they're headed. I'm invested in Daredevil, Karen, Bullseye, Jessica Jones, even Mr. Charles and Fisk, obviously. Other than that, hopefully we see less of those other characters. I know we're probably going to see a lot of Dr. Glenn and Muse and Angela and the White Tiger moving forward. I just hope they do a better job with those characters. And like I said, episode 4, I'm going to watch that at some point, hopefully soon. I think it's already out right now, so I'm going to try and watch that within the next few days, and we'll see if that's better. I'm hoping it is. If you're seeing this, let me know what you think. Let me know if you feel the same way I do, or if you feel different. And if you do feel different, let me know why. Maybe I missed something. But yeah, let me know what you think if you're seeing this, and that's it.